Hello dear students, very good morning all of you. Here I am going to start next part, that is third part of your chapter electrics current. Dear, in the last chapter we have understand about our household wiring, how we use and which type of we use wires to wire in our houses. Okay, for example, I have explained you that live wire that is of red color, okay, and having voltage of 220 volt, okay. Then next is neutral wire having zero voltage, okay, used to take out the current from the appliances to the negative terminal of the battery, okay. Next is the earth wire, which is a safety wire used for adding used to draw out the current from the outer part of any electrical devices, okay, that is metallic devices. Now I am going to take the class on the topic safety devices or safety components that we use during the wiring in our house. What it means, sir? What is need of safety? Dear, electricity is very dangerous thing for us if we are not using it properly, with a proper manner. It makes a hazard, okay, that it burns the houses, it harms our property, it harms our life, okay, it causes severe burns when you contact with the live wire. Okay, that's why there is a need of safety components. In that safety component, one of the most usable component is fuse over here. That we will understand about fuse, dear. Okay, that is, fuse is a safety device, okay, or safety component which is used in our wiring, which work is to limit the current in the circuit. In the circuit, what amount of current is required, on what amount of current the devices will work properly, okay. Beyond that limit, fuse doesn't work, break out, melt down, and circuit becomes safer, okay. Dear, just understand it from here. Fuse, it is a safety device used to limit the flow of electric current in a circuit. Simply, it limits the flow of electric current. Means that much amount of current it is designed for in a circuit, that is limited. Beyond that, fuse doesn't work. Okay. It is based on the heating effect of electric current. Dear, in higher class you will understand there is a heating effect of electric current. You might be experienced when a 100-watt ball, that is yellow ball, at your home site might be seen it. You will touch it, you will feel it hot. Okay, why it is hot? It is because of heating effect of electric current. Its formula is V is equal to I square RT. That heat depends on how much current flowing through that conductor, resistance of the conductor, and till of what time its device is being used. Okay, on time. Dear, fuse is made up of an alloy of tin and lead. Tin and lead. Okay, the mixture of tin and lead, okay, done only because of what? Having high resistance and what? Low melting point. Because tin has a high melting point, lead has a high melting point, but mixture of this has a low melting point here, approx 200. Okay, approx 200 degrees Celsius. So, and it has a high resistance. As resistance will increase, okay, so heat will increase, and this will melt it down. Okay, and the fuse stop working. It is a short length wire. Here, fuse is a wire, nothing else. Fuse is a simple wire. Okay, short length and low melting point and high resistance. Low melting and low melting point, it melts down the fuse as early as possible. Let me see you. This wire is just clamped between two poles. Just I am showing you the fuse. Okay? Dear understanding. Dear understanding. This is the fuse. Okay? This is the fuse in the socket you have seen at your home. Okay? There is a two page and two nuts over here. Okay? And in between these nuts there is a thin wire. Thin wire that. Dear understanding. Thin wire over here. This is the thin wire. Okay? That draws the whole current in the circuit. Okay? That draws the whole current in the circuit. Okay, when the more current flow through this circuit, what will happen? This wire will melt down. It is made up of what? Lead and tin, and the circuit will stop working. Okay, what happens? Dear understand, what happens if fuse will not break down and current will flow to the other circuit? It will damage the devices, that is costly devices. It will damage it. For example, LED TV that is at your home. Okay, so it is costly here. LED TV is costly and it works on a low current, that is 3 to 5 ampere current. And if more than 3 to 5 ampere current will come in the circuit, the LED circuit will get destroyed and you have to replace it. Okay, so this will save you your money point of view. It will going to save your money. Okay, just use it. Okay, so a question arises you, sir, in our homes there is a 220 volt. How the current will increase drastically? Why the current will increase? There is a two conditions in the circuit here. Understand it. Due to which current flow increases in the circuit. That is overloading and short circuiting. What is overloading? Dear understand. If you have done wiring at your home with a very cheap and low cost wire, low cost wire and cheap wire, that draws the current very limiting current. Okay, and above that current, this wire starts burning itself because of high resistance. It is a thin wire which is used at your home. Okay, and cheap. So, and you want to just use a socket through, you want to use an electric iron, and it is a cheap wire used by you in wiring. What if it will happen? If you add your iron, it will draw high current, more current. Okay, that your circuit is not able to load it. Okay, if you added it and your circuit is not able to load it, so this phenomenon is called as overloading. Okay, excess of current is flowed through the circuit and that circuit is not designed for that much of current. Okay, then it is called as said to be as a overload. In this case of overloading, current will flow higher and fuse will melt down and your circuit will be safe. Okay, and if your fuse will not melt down, your circuit will be destroyed. Okay, now short circuiting. Short circuiting is a process. For example, here, as you have a line wire, neutral wire, there is an insulated covering over there, insulated covering over there, that is PVCL, polyvinyl chloride, PVCL, polyvinyl chloride is used for covering. Okay, and if this covering burns out anyhow, damaged anyhow, okay, so it might be possible live wire and neutral wire will come in contact, and this makes a short circuit. This makes a short circuit. Current will not flow from here to here. It will flow drastically from here, and this will reduce the resistance of the circuit, and this is how a large amount of current flow through your circuit. This is called short circuiting, and this was hazard at your wiring at your home. Okay, so this fuse help us to just stop this incident and make us safe. Okay, now characteristics of fuse. Dear, I have already explained characteristics of this fuse. It should be thin, short, high resistance, low melting point. High resistance and low melting point. Okay, next is MCB, miniature circuit breaker. Dear, fuse, there is a problem in fuse. Fuse, if it will destroy, you have to replace it. Okay, and nowadays in developing era, we have made another fuse, that is MCB, miniature circuit breaker. Okay, this is a semiconductor device. It takes 25 millisecond to just trip up itself. When the excess current flow through the conductor, okay, through the circuit, it will trip up. Okay, it will trip up, and you have not to change the fuse over there. You will go after the trip up, you will just put up on the circuit, because in the fuse we have to time after melting, after damage of fuses, we have to change that thin wire. Okay, in MCB we have not to replace. If you are using a good quality of MCB and high price, okay, that is many companies of which have a ISI mark, okay, then you will be relaxed by you have not to change time to time the fuse of your circuit. Okay, this is the what advantage of using MCB. Okay, now dangers of electricity. Dear, there are many dangers. As I have explained you, it causes severe burns when you come in contact with the live wire. It causes severe burns. Okay, now next, when the insulation damage, it might be, if it is contact with the any burning substances, it catches fire. Okay, and that might makes the whole house burn. It makes a loss of life, loss of property. Okay, and psychological effect, physical effect, mental effect it causes. Okay, this why there is a dangers of electricity. Okay, it main danger is it gives you a high shock. Okay, what is main hazards work with the electricity? That electricity shocks and burns. Okay, from contact with live parts. Okay, fire from faulty electrical equipments. There might be it catch fire when there is a faulty electrical components. Explosion caused by unstable electrical apparatus, means if there is no one good apparatus you are using, it might be explode it. Okay, so how we can maintain a safety for the circuit design? Okay, precautions. There is a main way to just you have to take some precautions while dealing with electricity. Okay, because if you want to change or replace the holder and socket holder or bulb, okay, just don't come in contact with the earth. Just be on a wooden platform, okay, on a plastic chair, and then change it. Okay, one thing also you have to keep in your mind while doing these activities, your hand should not be weighed. Okay, गीला नहीं होना चाहिए आपका हाथ। वाटर इज अ गुड कंडक्टर, ओके, not pure water. Pure water is not good conductor, but water, that tap water we drink, that is a good conductor of electricity. Okay, so we always use our switches with what, dry hand, not wet hand. Okay, this precaution if you are maintaining, okay, on time to time just check up your circuit, okay, of your houses. Take advice from what regular maintenance department, maintenance boy of wiring that has been done by, at your home. Okay, this will make you safer. Okay, and only the what precautions that you will take, it will be good and better. Use earthing to the heavy electric current drawing devices in a good manner. Okay, so it will all not having any accident at your home. Okay, okay, I hope you get it, understand here. Once again I am explaining you how earthing is done. In earthing we just local earthing that will be done at our home. Okay, we just take a copper plate, big copper plate, and dig 10 to 15 meter inside the earth. Over there we place the plate, bucket of water, salt and charcoal, which makes the plate contact with the what, earth, okay, sand, and from there in the copper we will take out a wire, okay, and which we will connect to the heavy loaded devices like fridge, okay, AC. Okay, these devices are connected through that. Okay, in 3-pin socket, okay, one socket that is even and that is thicker, okay, is the earth wire, earth connector. Okay, I hope you get it here. Okay, bye all of you. If you have any problem, please ask during Google class.